recording. Okay. Right. Cloud Foundry Foundation Technical Oversight Committee for, what is it, 6th of September 2022. Agenda for today, actions from last week, outstanding PRs, any other business. Let's dive right in. I've copied over the actions from last week. I think the only one that's not ticked off was, Eric, your PR to correct the location of proposed new community members.
Yeah, I looked at the details that people were referring to in that issue where there was some confusion about it. And the text in the rules document, like the consolidated one, is correct right now, but we just have some out-of-date specifics in the older RFC text. So I mean, we could make a minor amendment to that to change them. We've tended to try to leave those immutable and have new RFCs, but that's typically also when there's been some actual procedural change that's pretty significant too. So I don't know, we could leave things as is and see if they really do cause confusion in anything in the future.
I would vote to make the existing RFCs correct, since we're not actually changing anyone's behavior. And the behavior's already been changed. It's just that the old instructions don't line up anymore.
Yeah.
Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah, we could at least put up a PR to change the text in that RFC.
Stick that under actions for this week then. Okay, tick that one off. Outstanding PRs then, 387. Removing non-standard GitHub teams. We aimed to merge that today. Anybody know why we shouldn't?
Yeah, so one thing came up on the Bosh side. So we use GitHub teams for giving access to concourse. And then especially, for example, the pipeline for cutting stem cells, right? So that current team that we have doesn't map to any of the generated teams. And that's mostly because we have some people that aren't approver on the SAP side that should be able to cut stem cells, right, for redundancy's sake. So we have some, like if someone goes on vacation, someone on the SAP side needs to be able to cut a stem cell. But those people just have knowledge about cutting stem cells and not so much about all the other things going on in the area. So they shouldn't be an approver. So I was thinking maybe we should like put the stem cell related things into a separate area and have a bigger list of approvers there. That could be a potential solution. I just wanted to run this by the TOC, see if people have other ideas about this use case, because I assume that other teams have a similar thing where they want to give access to their concourse to a broader group of people that aren't all approvers, but maybe do want to be able to debug CI issues.
That sounds sensible to me. I can't think of a reason not to do it that way.
I mean, maybe we just need area viewers or something. I don't know.
It sounds like a large piece of work.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, I don't know if other teams are gonna run into this, right? Because they have more team members that should have access to the CI.
How big is the risk if we merge it today with the people from SAP having more permission than they strictly need whilst we work?
I would recommend we just make an exception for them. So we basically merge it as is, and then make this the first exception where we revive that one team and then we're gonna find probably other teams that we need to revive, and then we can figure out what we need to. I don't know. We probably need to make a process change to accommodate for those teams to fit in that structure.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. Are you okay to raise that PR once we've merged this?
Cool. Yes.
Right. And in the meantime, we've got our approvals. Actually, we need. I'll just stick my approval on this, and that brings us up to a majority.
I think we've got an implicit one from Stefan too.
Yeah. Okay, I'll merge that. Done and done. That wasn't as painful as it could have been. Right, 2
The painful part starts now.
Well, yes.
Dealing with the fallout.
Norman, you've joined us today. This is 226 in relation to call for maintainers for Stratos projects.
Yes, and working on getting people onboarded, and so we can actually start to work very soon. And so I want to probably sit down and figure out what the roadmap needs to be, so we can start moving forward with it. We'll probably first make a fork of the code, and then start playing with it from that angle, and then once everything's in place, then we can merge stuff back in. So.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Norman. Is that to say that I think we can potentially close this one off if we now know that there are folks that are looking at this, or do we want to wait until we've got the names of people in place and in teams in Cloud Foundry?
maybe we should keep it open until we're sure of the commitment. I think there's a related PR that has been kind of keeping Stratos in limbo regarding the app runtime interfaces working group.
Yes, good point. Okay, 373 then. This one is a larger piece about supply chain risk. If we want to come back to this another time, or if we want to leave it till the end, we can.
Yeah, I mean, this was just noting some discussion from about a month ago that came up in TOC. Actually, I guess the discussion was back in May.
Yeah.
So it's probably important, but not urgent in terms of resolution.
Yeah, well, let's move on from this for today then. I have lost the document. There it is. Okay, and finally, pull request 400. Someone added themselves. I didn't know whether we wanted, if we knew who this person was, to point them towards the right working group.
Yeah, I think this came about because of discussion on that, the PR that raised the wording issue with the text NRFC to, we have a link to the, I think it's 371 was the PR that raised that. So it should be related to that discussion.
Oh, yes, I see. Okay, so this just wants, which working group is this again?
I think this was for the CredHub team, so that'd be in foundational infrastructure.
Okay, so we should, I guess, prod that working group, request a review from them.
I think we have all the working group leads in this call.
Sorry, come again? I missed that.
We have all the foundational infrastructure working group leads on this call.
Ah.
It's me and Beyhan.
Perfect.
So I think we can just get this approved.
And I'll leave that with you two and tick that off then. Okay, that is the end of the PRs we've got to. Ram has added. Do you want to talk about Cloud Foundry Day, Ram?
Yeah, just a small announcement that the schedule has been sort of finalized. At least we know all the talks that are going to be presented on stage, at least minus one, I guess. But yeah, so that's ready. So one of the things that I wanted to let the SAP folks on the call is we've done a special something where we've reserved a spot for now to anybody from SAP who'd like to be on stage and say something. And one of the main reasons we did this is we realized that a lot of people might be on vacation in August. So we just wanted to wait and see if somebody would like to do like a couple of lightning talks or a single session for 30 minutes. So that's kind of available to SAP. So if anybody on the call would like to take the stage, or anybody you know who's already attending would like to add to the agenda, that's open and available. So we'd really love to see one of our bigger contributors also represented on stage, apart from the others who are speaking. So I just wanted to specify that. So minus that one talk, everything else is sort of finalized. We have a great mix between CF for VMs, Bosh, and all of that fun stuff, and Paketo and Corifi and some community related and generic Cloud Foundry talks. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, just that note about SAP. If you'd like to chat a little bit more about that, Chris and I are always available to discuss that. That's it from me.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. That brings us to the end of everything today, unless anybody else has any other business. Nope. We are expecting to hear from the vulnerabilities. Oops, sorry.
Oh yeah, I just had one update on the 325. So I'm working on a proposal to get this work prioritized on the VMware side, but it's a bigger effort, so I have to get it in the schedule basically. So
right. So we should expect this. This one will be around for a little while to come.
Yeah, I think the prioritization is gonna happen in the coming weeks, and then the work, if it gets prioritized, will be, I don't know, in the coming months.
Okay. Do you want to stick an update on that issue, just so that?
Yeah. If I have something more concrete. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. Yeah. So we're expecting to hear from the vulnerabilities management group next week, and then the week after it is racking my brains, app runtime deployments. Is that right? I think that's right. Yes. That's all we have for this week.
Yeah.
Let us wrap up. Speed run it in just shy of 20 minutes today. Getting good at this. Right. Have a good weekend, folks. Weekend? It's Tuesday. It feels like Friday. I don't know why.
It should be Friday.
Yes.
Sounds
yes,
good. I wouldn't mind a one-day work week.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Bam, can you look at 400? pull request 400.
Yeah, I also. I just.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Bye, folks.
Have a good one, folks.
Wow.
Next week.
Bye bye.
Everyone, bye bye.